A new season started for Pokemon Legends ZA. I played the rank mode last season, which I got rank A. Since everyone gets their rank back to Z, I decided to rank up the ladder to rank A in a day, and this is how it went. Now, before we jump in, I have to say that I forgot to record my first game. I played with Garchomp, Clefable, and Metagross, which will be the staple team I will be using for this season. Long story short, I won the game with 12 kills and got 220 points, which boosted me from Z all the way to W. Since the game was kinda easy, I thought of using a different team next game that I was working on. Ampharos, Mega Salamence, and Metagross. Also, this is a post-commentary of my game, and I'll try to explain my thought process and how I might have done better. Alright, so technically it's our second game, but it's still my first recording. So, we're starting off with Ampharos, and this guy will be our screen setter, and also he basically only has one move that can damage other mons, being Thunderbolt, which is one of the most broken move in the game. And yeah, so I don't know, like, it's my first game with him, so I was like, how should I use him? I was trying to figure things out, and I kind of forgot that the fact that we can use Xerneas and Yveltal in this season. I don't know how, but yeah, but I refuse to use legendaries anyway, so there's that. And yeah, this guy tried to use Dragon Rush, where I just used Fly, and it kind of like worked out. The Garchomp also used Dragon Rush, and I kind of retaliated with a Dragon Claw, which didn't work out, and he switched to Xerneas. So back to Metagross, I guess. Alright, so one thing that I didn't realize is that Xerneas is such a heavy Pokemon. And Metagross is not that heavy compared to Xerneas, so I'm like, You learn something new every day. And also, if you have the chance, get the buffs, the red buffs and the blue buffs around the map, which will help you a lot. So yeah, I didn't want to hang out with this guy. I Ice Punch, but my mistake, because I didn't thought that I would live that shot. So yeah. Bad play on my end. I guess I could have waited and then used Ice Punch. But still. Alright, but we still have a chance. I think we have a good lead. Alright, so Garchomp got red buff, so I thought I had to get him out right away because he's the only one that can attack a super effective move to me. Which Charizard Y also knows Dragon Rush for some reason. I guess since it's low rank, people didn't get things ready, so I charged to use my Thunderbolt, which I didn't have to, and luckily this Xerneas also used Geomancy, which he didn't have to, but anyway, yeah, got the kill. Now we're on the lead, 4-2-3. I have to get rid of this Xerneas, but they switched out, and so I switched into my Salamence. And this Salamence is actually much stronger than you think. Okay, so Garchomp used Dig, which didn't kill the Manectric, so I got it out with Fly and used Dragon Claw. But then Xerneas took me out. So I got 2 kills, which is not bad. So I'm starting off with Ampharos again. I think I just wanted to set up screens. Yeah, and I don't know what was going on. I don't remember my thought process, but yeah, I think I just thought that I just kind of like stall it out since we don't have much time anyway. And yeah, that was the first game, getting us the dub. And yep, let's get next game. Alright, so second game is this small garden place with the Pokeball grass on the middle. I don't know what to call this battlefield, but yeah. Alright, so this time we're gonna use the usual team that I explained before, starting with Clefairy, which will be our screen setter, using the Reflect and Light Screen. No, I used Moonblast, but missed horribly. So yeah. I set up Light Screen as well, since there's so many special attackers, and I wanted to attack it, the Charizard with Thunderbolt, which didn't work out. And yeah, I kinda messed up there. Alright, so I used Poison Jab, which didn't kill the Gardevoir, which was kind of surprising. So I just wanted to run away and set up for a bit, but this Garchomp used Dragon Claw, so I used Mega Evolution to iframe it, and I'm gonna Sword Stance and start to wreak havoc, you know. Alright, so this guy switched to Talonflame, and everyone was Flying type, which my Garchomp could not attack with Dig, with Dragon Rush out of the picture, and the Skarmory is immune to Poison Jab, so I was like, huh, what should I do? And the Talonflame, I got it with Dragon Rush, and yeah, I have no way to attack the Salamence, so I just stalled for a little bit, which I got my Dragon Rush back and got Salamence, getting a 2 KO. And I wanted to get the Xerneas with my Heavy Slam, which didn't work. The Garchomp's coming at me, so I used Ice Punch. Did a good chunk of damage, but yeah, so here what I wanted to do is I just wanted to get at least 1 point, and I saw Garchomp stuck in his animation, so I just used Explosion anyway. So I got that kill, which is kind of hilarious. So starting off with Clefairy again, which I don't know why I used Thunderbolt, but yeah. So I used Moonblast, which he used Dragon Claw, and I switched in as quickly as possible. And yeah, I got the safe switch in. I missed my Poison Jab, so I used, since he's using Geomancy, I used Sword Stance. And I wanted to get the Dragon Rush, which I did, and with little HP. So I made a safe switch, get the green buff, which heals all my Pokemon, bring back my Garchomp, and since I saw him get the red buff, I wanted to use Sword Stance because he was so far away, but he used Dragon Claw, which is that doesn't have a lot of time to use, I guess. Casting time, yeah. So he got me, so I used Dragon Rush and get that Garchomp. Close combat, so I used my Mega to iframe it. I thought it was like a fairy move, but apparently they used close combat, so that was a good play on their part. So if that Gardevoir got that point, I think I would have got like 2nd place if I'm remembering this correctly. Yeah, I think, yeah, I almost got 2nd place if that Gardevoir got that kill, but apparently they didn't because they didn't have time, so we got the win. Alright, next game. So 3rd game and the last game for this video. While I was recording for my Z2A rank in a day grind, I was also streaming it on a Korean streaming website, so you guys can see the chat box apparently. I forgot to remove it, but yeah, I hope it doesn't bother you too much, and I'll try to explain the situation as much as I can. Alright, so 3rd game, we also got the Pond map, which is one of the best map in ZA apparently. So we got 2 Xerneases and 1 Gardevoir, so all of us are using fairies. So my thought process was, yeah, you know, let's just set the screens, because I don't know if Xerneas are their special attackers or they're physical. So yeah, I thought of using, you know, both screens, and so I used Heavy Slam, which didn't do a ton. So I tried to do more damage, but then they switched to Delphox, so I had to switch back to Garchomp, and I dig. Yeah, I dig. And they switched to Clefairy, which did a lot of damage, so I Poison Jabbed it right away so I can get the combo off, and I got more, and I got the kill. Yeah, I wanted to Poison Jab the Feraligatr, but I got the Gyarados instead, which is kind of nice. So I tried to I think I tried to Poison Jab the Clefairy. No, yeah, they got the blue buff, which will not do a lot of damage. So I framed the Moonblast, which I wasn't kind of trying to do. I used Dig, and they used Moonblast on Excadrill, I think, which is like like they forgot to aim it on me. So I wanted to Heavy Slam the Clefairy, without their buff, they are not able to resist it. And the Gyarados crunched my Metagross, but we just walked through him with no problem. So I got the red buff. I think I could have get it with a plus Thunder Punch, which did one-kill it, one-shot it. So, you know, use plus move if you're not gonna Mega Evolve, which is it's really good. And yeah, I got the kill with Delphox with Thunder Punch because it's low on HP. I got the red buff, and yeah, I stepped out and stepped into Outrage, so I died. So we're back in the game. I sent out Garchomp because I wanted to do a lot more damage, and Garchomp took the Moonblots with no problem. And I iframed the bounce, and I Poison Jab. I don't know which one I got. I think I got the Gyarados, or I think I got the Gyarados. The Gyarados got Xerneas, I got Gyarados. And I wanted to get the Gardevoir, so I used Dig. And almost one-shotting the Gardevoir, so I Poison Jab right away, which he managed to switch, and I got sniped by Moonblast by Xerneas. But I'm still in the lead here by a huge margin. Second place got 3 kills, I got 7 kills, so I Sword Stance since everyone's just fighting. So I use Dig, so I can get a surprise attack on Xerneas. So I Poison Jab, and I only got the Xerneas because I thought I would get the Clefairy as well, but the range isn't that good on Poison Jab, but it's still really, really quick. And yep, last kill, baby. So I got first place again. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing, which helps me a lot. I'm gonna make a second video, like a second part of this video as well, pretty soon because I got most of the footage. Anyway, until next time, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.